So today we've got a Toyota Camry, and like I said, this has chips from someone trying to break into it, probably because someone locked their key into it. And the product we're going to be using is the Dupli-Color Toyota Super White 2. All you have to do is go to your local auto parts store, and they have every color. You just got to look up your paint code for that vehicle and what paint it takes. So here we go. So the first step, we're going to take this tip on the top, which is kind of a sanding tip, just to clean out all the rust and dirt and whatever else might be found in these chips. You just take it, just start scraping away. Also, we'll take off any chipped paint in the area that's not really hanging on there very well. That's okay too, because you don't want that paint on there anyways, so. Do it to whatever surfaces you're planning on touching up. Once you've made those clean, you're just going to get an air nozzle and blow it all out. This is just kind of a before and after. You can especially tell on this left side that was really rusted that it's now all cleaned out. It's just bare metal, so that's where you want to get it to. So now that you've sanded it all off, you're going to take your pan again, and you're just going to screw the top off. This pulls out the brush that we're going to be using for this part. So our next step is going to be to take that brush and put some paint in there. It could take a few coats, especially where it's white. So let's put the first coat on. The lighter coats, the better. If you put it on super thick, it's just going to run and drip and make more of a mess. So. Now that we got a nice even coat on, we're just going to let it dry, come back and apply maybe one or two more coats. So now that it's dried slightly, it just has to be kind of tacky. There's really no right or wrong answer on this. You kind of just have to look at it and see, depending on temperatures. We have the shop at about 80 degrees right now. Well, probably 75, so it will dry a lot faster than if you were doing it outside, and I would recommend this coat we're going to put on a little bit thicker than the first coat, so. thicker coat's gonna kind of fill in some of the holes and ledges you might have. Don't put it on too thick though that it doesn't look right. Still a clear coat that you have to also apply. Now we'll let that dry. Now that we've waited 10 minutes, we're going to put on our third coat. You put that second coat on a little thicker, you have to wait a little bit longer. Put the third coat on because it does take it some time to dry. Now that you've gotten the coats of paint on there, you take the marker, and in the bottom is your clear coat. You want to put this clear coat on 30 to 40 minutes after you put the last coat of paint on. You can kind of use this to fill in some of the ledges that you may have. To help kind of tie it all together. If I had more time, I would definitely sand these areas down a little bit more and then also wet sand the paint. I just don't have the time to do so, so this will look good enough for now. That is how you do touch-up paint with the Dupli-Color paint marker. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.